Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review, actually a Raggy's gin review. So it's been a while on the channel since I've done gins and spirits. Do try and flick the odd one in every now and again, but it has been a while. So today we're going over to Wiltshire, to the Ramsbury Brewery and Ramsbury Distillery. Ramsbury Brewery, as the beer community knows, has got Mr. Harry Meadows, otherwise known as Blue Nose Beer Reviews, as their head brewer, delivering some amazing beers on quite the decent sized kit that are going all the way around the country. Soon, once I've got my daughter's birthday out of the way, wedding rather, I'm going to order a mixed box from them and, you know, try and get as many different beers in the box. I've had a look the other week, but obviously things change, so near the time I'll have a proper look. And let's get some Ramsbury beers reviewed in this part of the world. In Nottingham, that is. So Ramsbury Distillery, they do 30 quid. I did notice that they do free delivery over 30 quid. So whether that means you can buy the mixed case at 30 quid and you get free delivery, that I'm not sure of. So obviously this is their raspberry and elderflower and raspberry and wildflower, nearly spelled it, honey gin. And like it says, distilled in Wiltshire. So I will read what it says on the bottle. Get the magnifying glass out. A full-bodied and balanced gin bursting with natural raspberry juice and luxurious wild honey with a classic juniper base. Distilled at Ramsbury Estate, Stocklow's Farrow, Wiltshire, United Kingdom. Winter wheat, 38% volume. These guys grow their own wheat on the farm as well, so on the estate. All raspberry fruit gins use our award-winning London dry gin, infused with a natural fruits bursting with flavour and freshness to create a taste of the Wiltshire countryside at its very best. 38% volume. So, here we go. And here we go. Right, let's take this off. Oh, let's hope it's not too hard to get off. I can't use my right hand still. There we go. Nice little pop. Smell the juniper straight away. Right. There we go. I'm pouring a full glass. Not 38% anyway. So, there we go. Looks like a rosé wine, doesn't it, when you look at it? Someone offered you it'd be a strong rosé wine, mind you. There we go. Crystal clear, as one would expect anyway. With a, like a, what you class as raspberry colour, but you class that as more dark. And obviously, in Nottingham, as a gardener, I grow both red raspberries and yellow raspberries at work. So, let it breathe a bit, let the air get to it. The juniper, really prominent in the aroma, that juniper base, which you get on gins, obviously. Wildflower. So, wildflower honey gins, that's different. Never come across a wildflower honey gin. Obviously, being a gardener, I know me flowers. Unless obviously it's wildflowers and the bees are eating them and going back, and they do their own honey, or they bring their own honey in from a supplier. Ooh. So the nose doesn't let you know. The juniper that's on the nose masks the fruit and the honey taste that comes the second you dive in straight away. There was a burst of raspberry, touched the tongue, with the sweetness of the honey just behind. And now, it's like I've cracked it open, because now it's starting to burst through as well. And it's one of those. Oh, somebody's at my door. Pizza man, probably. Taste that ABV, but it's not overpowering. You know, some gins, they can be, you taste them and it's like, oh, and it's too strong. This is a full strength gin at 38%, although you can get stronger gins. I've had one at 43 before. And I've also had the 20% gins, which are, I think, more fermented rather than distilled, or just watered down, one of the two. Again, it's a part of the world that one day me and Mrs. Raggy will visit. I'll be absolutely honest. I know Wiltshire's down south. I'm sure it's Bristol way, if memory serves me correctly. Although, I may be wrong. So, do apologise for anybody living in Wiltshire or Ramsbury Brewery and Distillery. Yeah, I'm from Nottingham. We don't know where we are in the grand scheme of things. Wow. Pour yourself a liberal glass of this. Don't go pouring too much, because one would experience quite the boozy hit, as I'm experiencing quite now. You know, I do love a good spirit. So, I'll have another quick go of it. It's a bit of time to breathe now. Like all wines, beers, spirits, whatever you drink. What you drink straight away, what you drink at about 4 or 5 minute mark, and what you drink at the 10 or 15 minute mark, they change. Air gets into it. It's swishing it around as well. All these factors come into play. I can really feel it as well. Wow, it's got some poke. So anyway, and again, there's a fruitiness, the raspberry. It's not in your face raspberry. It's more of a subtle that comes and bursts in and out of vision, as it were. The honey is the same, the sweetness. It's not a full-on honey sweetness, but it does, again, it comes into play, disappears, and then seems to come back into play. So, wow, and that boozy factor certainly comes into play. Maybe I shouldn't have poured that much out for review purposes. But you've got to taste it, haven't you? What's the point of doing a review if you don't taste the product, as it were? So yeah, long time been a fan of Ramsbury Brewery. Ever since I knew that Mr. Bruno's beer reviews, Mr. Harry Meadows was their head brewer, you know, as somebody who did his studying in Nottingham, and knows Nottingham probably better than what I do, even though I live here for 50 years. Yeah, a massive respect for the chap. He knows his stuff, and proud of him with his work with Ramsbury. And like I say, I will be, as soon as my daughter's, it will probably be, actually, I'll probably get my son to make it as a Christmas present. That'd be the best thing, because I do want to focus on breweries from around the country. If they've got a mixed box is king, for obvious reasons, for being a beer reviewer. I don't want 12 of the same beer, because I'd drink one or two, and then I'd be giving them away to mates to you know, to spread the wealth, as it were, which is all well and good. But I want to be trying as many different beers as I can, and yeah, and it was great to see Harry at my wedding, and you know, this was a kind wedding gift, so ultra thankful for that. So out of 5, we'll have another drink. Oh, it hit me head. I can feel it. Proper chilling me out. I could just go and lie down now. I've had a big dinner. I've had a nice carvery. And again, that was a wedding gift as well. Our friend, my daughter's friend, Alex, she gave us a gift card. So we've been there tonight, and I've had a pint of something that was on the bar. And I've had a nice carvery. So, yeah, just chilled me out nicely. It's a nice end to the night. Before I fall asleep when I go on the settee and not wake up for until tomorrow morning. I was enjoying the fruitiness that much. That swallowed too much in one go. Oh, wow. As it goes in, am I going red? As it goes in, oh, the burst of flavour is becoming more there, and it's you know, it's like an envelope. It's just opening up the flavour, and I was enjoying it that much that I just drank too much in one go and didn't close my mouth. It is what it is. You can't win them all. I've got tears in my eyes now because I did that. Oh, oh. Wow. And to finish on, the juniper with the raspberry gently wrapping itself around, and the honey again moulding into, you know, like a freeway taste. And wow, that's a nice gin. Would I drink this again? What do you think? Oh yeah. Out of 5 for me, good 4.64 out of 5. Top class gin. Lovely boozy element to it, obviously. 38%. You're not gonna. If you don't get a boozy element at 38%, there's something not quite right. Yeah. Because if you can't taste booze at 38%, then I would be worried. But like I said, the flavours are there, and they really come prominent the more you leave it in the glass. And like I say, this as a mixer, whether people mix gins or not, I prefer straight personally. But whether you mix it with anything else, got to be honest, nice bit of vanilla ice cream, touch of this over the top, bit of gin and raspberry and the honey with the ice cream. Oh, bless you. But yeah, that's my review. Thank you for watching. See you soon.